golden boy, casting alongside all those and then casting, I love doing it as much as you do as well. So it was a great opportunity and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, most definitely. And it was really great and you guys did a great job. Very proud of you guys for doing that. And hopefully we'll be there one day doing those big tournaments. But nonetheless, I'm going to be on board with Cigar Box, see what he can do. That's who the game chose for me. But if you guys are wondering, I do see over here, yes, they did in fact pick up a fourth, so they're going to be playing with a random fourth today. But Cigar Box making quick work, getting in there, getting a nice 200 points, running a Stealth Chopper as well as, what is that third one? I don't see that very often.
Looks like a drone, I believe. Yeah, escort drone.
Wow, that is really unique. You don't see that often, especially in competitive gameplay. Most people don't get score streaks like that unless you're Gucci, from who used to be on XP, now on FaZe. But unless you're Gucci, then I guess you can do that because he gets VTOL warships all the time. In fact, I bet him a Gamma Labs on that if he would get it, but he didn't, luckily for me. And I spent $40. But nonetheless, Cigar Box going off, doing a really great job so far. But nonetheless, Grievous is going to be pushing in there, and Dorao's getting in there as well. This is the first hardpoint. Just seems like to be the setup hardpoint. This is where you want to rotate over, get that anchor position, and really set up for that second hardpoint. Can you agree on that?
Absolutely, and it's basically with any hard point. That first hard point is always crucial, especially considering if you can hold that anchor position, you're going to be set up for the next hard point and really can get yourself in a position to set yourself away from the opposition to really capitalize on as many points as you can get.
Yeah, most definitely. You really want to capitalize on the second hardpoint. It's very important. Reason being is because this hardpoint is so separated. And look at this. Actually, let's go on board with Dieselrux on a 5-kill streak right now. Doing a really great job. Putting some bullets there on the bottom section. And there you go. Picking up another kill there. Very nice. Wow. Rocking it with that Scorpion. Or AN94 he switched up. But he's rocking an AN94 along with the Scorpion. Has full score streaks here, which is definitely going to come in big. Especially when rotating over or transitioning to those other hardpoints. Obviously, these hardpoints being inside, they're best to use those lightning strikes, hellstorms when you're rotating over, as we see now. Crush Greaves is, I'm going to call him Greaves, is going to be rotating over, as well as Dieselrux. He's going to be rotating over as well, rocking that anchor position, and he's going to be setting down a sentry gun. Very interesting play here. That sentry gun is going to be holding off the people from getting onto hay, holding down the anchor position, as well as holding off anybody who's going to be trying to push. So basically limiting their options unless they EMP it back to the back alley or the jump up position.
Yeah, and he did a great job there, and that's a smart play. And then, like you mentioned beforehand, using the lightning strike or the hellstorm on rotation, not necessarily when they're already on the hard point, except for that middle hard point. I see a lot of teams struggle to know when exactly to use their kill streaks or score streaks. Yep. And so smart play there to set up the sentry gun to secure the anchor, and they're probably going to be able to hold this hard point for the entirety of the time.
Yeah, they're doing a beautiful job here. As we see, they've taken almost a 40-point lead here, as it's going to be one guy pushing in there really hard, and they are going to take it over. 25 seconds remaining. Trivial is going to be the last one in there. Currently contested and gets taken out himself, leaving it up to CBG to take it over again. You see Enox in there. He's just going to get the final points as we look at a rotation here. Really hard rotation by Crush here. Crush Rex is going to be anchoring in that back position there, and it is in fact going to be a gunfight between Dieselrux as well as Cigar Box. Cigar Box winning that over, taking it for the bottom shop, and there he goes. Cigar Box taking out Crush Rex. So no anchoring position back there, at least of now, and it is going to be in fact Always Valuable taking it over. Cigar Box freaks as well as Trivial inside that hardpoint. Let's hop on board with Cigar Box. He's been tearing it up so far, rocking that MP7, working his way up towards that lightning strike, doing a great job. As I look at the overall scoreboard here, he's 10 and 10, 3 captures, 2 defense. KDs are reasonably even for both teams, except Dieselrux tearing it up 17 and 7.
Yeah, he's just playing a great game so far. Same thing with Cigar. Both of those players really kind of outlasting all the other players on their team, just kind of outshining them a little bit. But like you said, one of the things that I noticed about that was Crush actually had a really great rotation there and looked like they were going to be in position to secure the hard point, but Always Valuable did a great job themselves rotating off of the last hard point to gain it. But as you can see, Always Valuable still holding on to this hard point. So they're basically taking the lead and they're just really starting to kind of pull away from it. But like we said earlier, it's going to go back to that middle hard point, which is the struggle, right, if there was any hard point on this map.
Yeah, most definitely, but I think Always Value is going to be able to take it over. You see Cigar Box pushing in there, but he does in fact have a lightning strike as well as a stealth chopper, as he just called that. Wow. It's going to be huge because now someone's got to switch it up to a primary class and rock that that rocket launcher, try to take it out, but 3 people inside this hardpoint right now. It's going to be Rex Grievous as well as Dizarux. I'm looking through CBG right now. Crush Dizarux still has his lightning strike as well as a Hellstorm. He needs to use that Hellstorm either to take some people off position or to destroy that stealth chopper, which is doing work right now. It's Always Valuable is in there and relatively safe, but Dizarux coming in big with the lightning strike, clearing out the hardpoint, and then which allows them to take it over. But nonetheless, it's going to be Crush fighting back. Now, as we saw in the beginning, whenever we were at the Grandma's Hardpoint, we saw CBG taking the lead, almost a 40-point lead, but then we saw Always Valuable coming back, and now they have that lead. What do you think was the big game changer there?
Well, I think it goes a lot on that rotation, then obviously outslaying the other team, getting those kill streaks, and these score streaks are such a game changer now that they are involved in competitive Call of Duty. So, you know, you get a couple score streaks, you're able to knock people off of the hard point, off of the anchor, and then you basically set yourself up. And then it's all about rotating as a team, knowing when to rotate and how to use the score streaks. So I think Always Valuable has just done a better job of that.
And they have it. I think it comes down to them winning their gunfights. They seem to be more accurate when winning their gunfights and more precise. That is the big game changer there, as well as Cigar Box, who seems to always go off in those important situations. But Aroused going big with that Remington. Let's hop on board with him, as I know you hate those shotguns, but he gets taken out there. 20 seconds remaining as we see Aroused. He's going to be rotating over towards that Grandma's Hardpoint, getting the spawns for him. But that sentry gun's still back there for CBG. And actually, Aroused does have an EMP, so he's probably going to pick up on that and take it out. And actually, the sentry gun, as soon as I say that, is in fact taken out. So it looks like Always Valuable could be taking this over, but no, as I look at the overhead map here, CBG is doing a nice contention in there, and there's going to be 2 people in there. Their rotations are on point.
Yeah, Crush kind of got those last second hardpoint points, kind of the give me points, as you will, and you don't necessarily want those, but if you're there, you might as well take them because you are down. And I'm going to say score streaks are going to become a big factor in this game, as it's still a pretty close game. Both teams basically going back and forth. Still plenty of time left on the clock, but score streaks are going to be that main factor, I feel like, as there's kind of just like a race around. And this hardpoint, just a great battle going on between both of these teams.
Yeah, excellent battle as we see. Always Valuable was able to make a nice comeback there, and you see they're probably going to be tying up the score here. 25 seconds remaining. We already have a rotation by CBG, as Rex is going to be back there trying to hold down that anchor position again. He's already tried that. He did get taken out by Cigar Box, as he got a nice 2-piece last time. But Dizarux going big. Nice 3-piece there. Able to hold off that Grandma's Hardpoints, allowing Enox to get the rest of the points. But nonetheless, Greaves is going to hop in there and get a nice Remington shot there, taking him out. But close game so far. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. It can go either which way. Rex taking over that hard point, but there's a strong push going by Always Valuable. 3 people coming in from that box side, 1 choke point, but nonetheless, I really feel CBG is going to be able to win this and hold off Always Valuable, extending their lead.
Yes, Crush Rex is really the only guy in the hard point that was on that choke point. And I feel like right there was a point where another player should have came and kind of really guarded that one door. There's only one door they were coming from because they secured the anchor, as basically Rex is the one that's holding it down. But still, even with the anchor and having control, they still are not able to hold the hard point, and that's something that's going to hurt if they can't hold these hard points. Yeah,
but and the reason being is, as I said earlier, they're not winning their gunfights. That's the most crucial thing that they're not doing. They are not winning their gunfights. Aroused coming in there and able to get a nice 2-piece, holding down this hard point. As we see here, Always Valuable got a nice good 30 seconds off this hard point, if Aroused is going to be able to take him out. No, he's not. So they got about 20 seconds off that hard point, extending their lead. But as you see here, now CBG is going to make a nice comeback here. Only 8 points down as the middle hard point is going to pop up. It's going to come down to that factory position there. But as we see, Enox, I'm on board with him, rocking the A94, doing a great job back here, holding down anchor position, has a Hellstorm, 1 kill away from a lightning strike, about a kill and a half away from his sentry gun. If he gets that, that's going to be a game changer, and I will call it done, because if he places that sentry gun back in back gas station, he's got this, and there you see earning all of them. So I think that's game over. I think he needs to rotate around, go to that gas station position, and set it up, and there he goes. He's there. He's going to be clearing out some people, and in my opinion, that's game over. I think CBG's got this locked down.
Yeah, those kill streaks are definitely, like we talked about, going to be key. He still has the lightning strike. They're in a great position now as he's holding the anchor. The sentry gun's just going to take off anybody trying to push that gas station side. So it's looking pretty great for Crush right now, as they are going to get most of the hard point from previous, and then having this position as well. And there it was, that lightning strike on the rotation right when he needed to use it.
Yeah, most definitely. A lightning strike coming in big. 40 seconds remaining. Still a close game, but that sentry gun's going to be able to hold them off. And like I said, I think that's game over. As Rux, as well as Previous, is going to be inside this bottom factory hardpoint position, holding it down. Enoch's going big right now in a 7-kill streak. Sentry gun goes down, but if Always Valuable wants to make a comeback here, they have to do quick work as time is quickly running down, and that is in fact going to be it. Cigar Butt Freaks and Trivial are going to have to fight off these Rooks, and they do in fact take it over. But nonetheless, that is game over, ladies and gentlemen. Great fight, great battle right here at the very end. Not giving up, Always Valuable not giving up, but nonetheless, they are going to take this loss. The CBG is going to take the first win. And that really impressed me. And it came down to winning those gunfights. Rotations were on point, but the problem was they didn't win those gunfights and got knocked off the anchor. But as you see, 206 to 215, CBG taking the first win in this best of 9 series. And that's really it, man. That's all I can say for that. But legit, what can you say about this first gameplay?
Well, Crush started off really strong. I mean, they jumped out to that lead like we were talking about. I think it was like 40 or 50 points going to that grandma side hard point. Then that's kind of where it turned an Always Valuable was able to kind of regain control, regain the rotate.